I'm Kevin McCormley of Kiplinger's, and I'm here with Janet Bodner, the deputy editor of Kiplinger's Personal Finance magazine, to talk about establishing a credit record. Janet, you know, one of the great catch-22s of personal finance is you can't get credit unless you have a credit history, and you can't get a credit history until you have credit. What's a young person to do?
Well, there are more things that a young person can do now than ever before, because what's happening is that credit agencies are actually gathering what they call non-traditional financial information.
Well, what is non-traditional financial information?
Non-traditional financial information will be information about, for example, do you pay your rent on time? Do you pay other recurring bills on time, for example, your cell phone bill or your utilities? Now, Fair Isaac, which is the company that compiles the FICO credit score, actually has a new credit score called the expansion score that includes this kind of non-traditional information.
Well, how does whether or not you pay your rent, how does that information get to Fair Isaac?
Good question, Kevin. Luckily, there's a new website. It's called prbc.com, and what that stands for is Payment Reporting Builds Credit. And what you can do is you can go to this website, you can start a file, you can enter your information, your rental information or your other bill information. What the website will do is verify that for a fee, $15 or $20, but then it will make that information available to Fair Isaac or to other credit agencies that ask to see your record.
Is there anything else people can do to establish a credit record?
Well, one of the simplest things you can do is just start by applying for a retail credit card or for a department store credit card. Sometimes those are easier to get even if you don't have a long credit history.
Okay, but what if you're turned down?
If you're turned down, another, probably the most surefire thing to do is to apply for a secured credit card.
What's that?
A secured credit card is a card where you would make a savings deposit into a savings account that would be equal to your credit line. And then, of course, you would be charged a fairly high rate of interest, and there would be an annual fee involved, but you would never want to pay a setup fee for an account like this.
So is a secured card a good idea?
It is a good idea, because even though it's costly for the first year, if you make payments on time, at the end of that year you'll have built a credit record, so you'll qualify for better terms or you can apply for another card.
Thank you very much, Janet.